Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I have $20 and my challenge is to 10x my profit here at Goodwill. So quickly just explaining like the point of this video. Obviously I've scaled up my knowledge of this reselling niche pretty well into what I do now, which is hosting events under the name @FleetNearMe on all platforms, hosting thrift markets. I pretty much took everything that I knew from reselling and monetized it a little heavier and started hosting thrift events. But I'm only 18 and I'm here to show that if you really know your niche, you could restart from the ground up. So today I'm gonna be proving that literally anybody can flip money reselling clothes, 10xing their money, right? I'm only starting with 20 bucks today at Goodwill. I'm literally showing anybody can do this. Super simple, know your niche when starting a business and you could always work your way from the ground up. So even as somebody that hosts events, I don't even really sell clothes anymore. I'm still proving how easy it is for anybody to do this. Literally just using their phone and maybe 20 bucks or less, and you could instantly start making money. So let's go into Goodwill, find some items and flip this money and see how much we can make in the next few days. Used to come here back in the day all the time in high school. I would spend OD money here and I would just flip constantly on Depop. I do kind of had a stacked Depop account going into this, so it may definitely help like having good ratings. I'm also verified on there, but at the same time, literally anybody can do this as long as you know the right items to grab. Let's go in this shoe section right now, but some of these prices are just ridiculous. Like, it's just really not worth the money. Those are literally $26. I always start in the shoes though. You never really know what you're gonna find, but kind of struck out here. They're just too expensive for the budget, so I'm gonna move over to the clothing. I'm gonna start with men's clothing, then we'll see what we can find. So far we got this vintage Red Sox, and I just found this like 90s British Virgin Islands crew neck or shirt, and it's only $5.19. I know it's winter right now, but the graphic is sick on these two t-shirts and they're not too expensive. So hopefully I can find like one or two more items. I'm gonna grab these two shirts. This like edgy Aeropostale thing, Y2K thing for $7. So I'm gonna keep looking around, but I think I'm gonna pick this up for now. All right, so I'm like kind of running out of options here, and then I just came across these like board shorts. I think what the plan is going to be just for the challenge, I'm gonna put back one of the shirts and then grab two pairs of shorts. I think I'm gonna grab this pair of like vintage Quicksilver, and I think I'm gonna change my mind and throw these up on eBay. These are low-key sick, and I think someone will grab these for sure. Pair of Rip Curl shorts, like Y2K Rip Curl shorts. These are good board shorts. My biggest tip for if you resell clothes and it's the off season, like start stacking these clothes, right? So grab a bin, have it in your storage unit. This is like what I would have done if I was still selling and what I look back on knowing I should have done. Grab a bin and start stacking shorts through the winter when they're really cheap and no one wants them. As you can see, there's a bunch of shorts here, which literally will not be here come time. So have them now, get them for the low, and then sell them high when summer starts. So like say June, you know people want to have the suits, start selling them in May. All right, so we're back in the car and we officially got all of the items. So I'm gonna break it down really quickly, not like trying to waste time, but I spent a total of $25, and there's two reasons for that. So I bought this book, 1001 Ways to Reward Employees. Now, I do not have any employees right now, but I will someday very soon. This is a great manifestation tip right here. Start learning how to treat your employees before you even have any, so you can be ready once you have them, right? Like, if you're not reading up on things that you don't have, what's the point of ever attaining them if you don't know what to do, right? If I wanted to get like a nice car, I would read a book about that nice car brand, and then maybe one day I'd have that nice car. I briefly saw this, it was $2. There was a little snippet in here about Stu Leonard's, which is like a Connecticut local thing. So I knew I had to grab it, and I'm gonna learn how to treat my employees kindly and nicely, and how to keep them around for a long time, not a short time. So this will be a good read for me, and it was only $2. Spent about $23.35 minus the $2 would be, I spent $21 pretty much. So I went like a little bit over $1 over budget, and I got 4 solid items, right? Like this is, it's just too easy. Like I did this for so long, it's not difficult anymore. If you don't know how to resell, like just practice a little bit, and I'm gonna show you what to grab in this video. It's just it's that easy. 519 rip curl shorts, board shorts. I'm gonna throw these up on eBay. These are a great size. They're a size 32 waist with a classic fit. Great condition. I'm gonna try and maybe get like 20 for these. We'll see. And now, if anyone's wondering, like, why did I actually pick up this t-shirt? I always sell Red Sox stuff. I don't know what it is, like this Y2K Red Sox stuff. I think it comes on like an older like MLB tag. It always does really well. This is like 2008, so it's like 17 years old. But yeah, this should be like, maybe I'll just like double my cheese on this one. These are a really sick pair of like Y2K Quicksilver shorts, and they're also only $4. So these move mad quickly. Over the summer, these will sell on Depop in like less than a day. So we'll see how they do in the winter. But yeah, they have some eyes on the back. It's low-key sick. And then you already know, like for the Y2K type grunge aesthetic, we got this Aeropostale like hooded thing. And then this one was only $7. But yeah, this is like nice. It's like pretty edgy. I like the pop like colors. Maybe to my house and throw these items up online. I'm gonna show you some like listing strategies to make it go a bit easier. But yeah, 25 bucks, too easy, and like I got a book. So now I can read and learn everything I need to know. Best practices, low cost ideas, and proven strategies to help my future employees that I don't actually have yet. Yo, what up YouTube? So we are back home. I got my 4 items with me. It is actually the next day right now because I did not get an opportunity to get these listed up. So it's Thursday and I'm gonna run this video till Monday. So I'm gonna let the items sit for like 4 days. Just took photos of them and I did like a flat lay, and I'll insert how I kind of took the photos, what looks the best online, and this is like how you should be folding all of your items. Right now I'm gonna do measurements. Always include measurements in the items. It just makes it way easier. Like I've been doing this for a while, so I know that a 26-inch from shoulder to essentially your waist is like my perfect length when I buy a t-shirt. So it sits nicely on my waist. So it makes it super easy for the buyer to know like how an item's gonna fit them just based on measurements. Also, you gotta look at the fact that items that don't even have a tag, like there's no size on it, so people have to know the sizing. You should be picking up shorts in smaller sizes. That's like the average size for like a guy that's gonna sell online. So this pair's a 31, this pair's a 32. You're gonna be super tempted if you just started reselling to pick up items that are like 38, 40, 42 waist because they're just like cheaper sometimes. Or there's just like a solid pair of pants, but like it's really hard to sell that. So you want to be going for smaller waist sizes. For the shorts, I'm just gonna measure the inseam, which if you don't know, that's gonna be like the crotch area to the length of the short. So for example, on this pair of shorts, it would be like 11 inches. Just got down all of the measurements, and something that I'm noticing right now is that this is tagged in extra large, but the actual pit to pit is more like a large. This is really just the importance of including measurements in your descriptions. I'm gonna be doing the listings from my phone, and I'm gonna start with the main cover photo, and then I think I'm gonna do a tag, the back of the photo, the close-up of like a part of the photo, which is the buttons on this, and then this like cool part of the hoodie part that shows the Y2K tag. So now for description, I don't usually use the AI one. I don't think it's very helpful on Depop at least. So I'm gonna go Y2K. I'm gonna do all caps as well. Y2K striped light hoodie size men's large. And then I'll put like a little description. Oops, let me do that. Put like a little description what it is. It's like but making it somewhat creative, so it brings a little life to it. We'll do soft and cozy. Soft and cozy. Throw over your shoulder at the skate park. So adding a bit of character. and kind of painting the ideal picture of like who would wear this. We're gonna do P to P, meaning pit to pit, which is the inches that I got. I had 21.5. I'm gonna say fits large as well, even though it's tagged XL. And then the other measurement I do is trap to waist. So I'm gonna do trap to waist. For that, it was 26. I'm gonna do hashtags. I don't think there's any really point in like overthinking these. Just do like what type of clothing category it falls into. So like Y2K, it's like a little grunge. It's definitely skater. It's definitely 2000s vibe. And then I'm just gonna do like a location one. I'm gonna do hashtag Cali. It's like a surfer thing. Okay, so it's gonna be men's hoodies. Brand is gonna be Aeropostale. Large. And then looking at these other numbers, I think I'm gonna do 22 is fair for this. Doesn't seem too high, but I also noticed that these bottom numbers are like the way cheaper end, and I think that's because Depop prioritizes customer buying over like sellers. So they want to look at how low can we get these sellers to put the items up for that like everyone wants to just buy off our site. So like this one is not a $16 item. That should have gone for like maybe double that, right? But they just want you to price it low so it sells quick and then they can make their percent. I'm gonna go 22. I think that's fair. Shipping. I'm just gonna use Depop shipping. I feel like it's easier. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna change the package to medium and then post. This is my Depop page. If anyone's curious, EasyP resells. I do have a bit of an advantage, like I said before. I have 1123 sold, and 283 reviews. And this was just like a crazy sale that I had. I wore this shirt on TikTok. This person DM'd me saying they want to buy it. It's literally just an Old Navy shirt, literally Old Navy, and he bought it for $120. Like actually 120. I'll show the proof too. It should show up right here. 115. He spent 120 bucks on this. It's crazy. So I'm just gonna repeat for the next steps. All right, so as you can see here, we have all the listings up. I think I'm gonna leave them on Depop for now. I feel like I priced them pretty fairly. I did the Red Sox shirt at $12, the board shorts at $16, the bathing suit at $18, and then the Aeropostale hoodie at $22. Less is always more, so price low but not too low, obviously. I did go through the listings kind of quickly. Pretty much copied the same pattern for everything, and it's also helpful to have like a copy and paste in your notes app so you can quickly copy and paste. I think I am going to stick with Depop for the next couple days. We'll see how the items do, just for the fact that I think Depop's like 13 and up, maybe 16 and up, versus eBay might be 18 and up. So I want to make this like as universal as possible, proving that literally any 13-year-old and older can just use their phone and some clothing to make money. So pretty much the gist of it, rinse and repeat to its most, and we're gonna check in every time like there's likes or maybe an offer or something, like how to counter the offers well, and then knowing when to discount them. And then depending where we are in like a couple days, it's Thursday right now, so maybe on like Saturday, if we haven't had like an item sell yet, might discount or might throw something on eBay. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. What's up YouTube? It's currently Monday right now, and I will pop up a screenshot of what I saw the other night. I believe that was on Saturday night. So I did sell that Aeropostale hoodie thing, and that is actually the only thing that I've sold in the last couple days, and there's a few reasons for this. I think it might be somewhat of a weird shopping time. I only posted on Depop, and it's going to be hard to move shorts in the winter. I think looking back on this challenge, what I would have rather done is cross-listed, so I should have also put them on eBay. But for the sake of the video, I did get one sale, and I did double my money on that singular item. So using that concept, if you're just consistently posting these items, they build up over time. The apps value consistency. For example, on Depop, I used to post 5 to 8 items every single day, and I would not miss any days, and that does help your overall consistency. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to show you guys pretty much how to completely finish off the full Depop order. So I'll go into my app, and I have my notification that it's sold right here, and then I chose the shipping label, right? So it gives me my shipping label. I don't need to show the person's shipping label, but it has it right here on my phone. So I can print this out from my home printer. And for shipping out, I use these poly mailers. There's 12 by 15.5 inch poly mailers. They are on Amazon. They're pretty inexpensive. I would say start off by buying like 100 quantity. I've probably gone through 100 quantity a lot of times. So if you're really going to take it serious, I would say just buy 1,000. But for 100 quantity, it's not very expensive, and they're very reliable. And these fit pretty much anything besides like a jacket. So pants, shirts, hoodies, these will all fit them. I've even fit shoes in here before. Now I'm just gonna go print out the label from my phone to my printer. Just got my package all done. I just printed out the label from the printer and then taped it on. The thing with these poly mailers, like this specific size, it'll fit a normal piece of paper. I also did have a thermal label printer. I don't have it with me currently. I left it at college. But yeah, that one's mad easy. It's like 80 bucks. All you do is replace the paper, and then that's just quick stickers when you start getting into routine of it. So I do highly recommend those. I would buy that after you get about like 100 sales and you're actually committed to continuously making the sales. So this is like a part that's kind of difficult for some people that don't know. Like if I've had friends that do this, they literally don't know what to do. Here's exactly how you go and ship out the order at any post office. So come with me to the post office and I'll show you what to do. All right, so we're at the post office right now, and this is literally how simple it is. Just find the chute, put the package in, and that's literally it. UPS will track it in within like a couple days, and then just check the app on Depop and it'll update you when the package has been scanned in. If it takes like a day or two, don't really stress it too much. That usually is what happens, but it's literally that simple. That's all you have to do. All right, so I'm now back from the post office. That's going to wrap up the entire video. It wasn't as successful as I was hoping for, but I hope that it can still prove that literally anybody can make money with just their phone and a slight knowledge of clothing to resell. I'm not here to waste your time. Let me know in the comments literally any questions that you've had. I did this for 2 years straight, got over 1,000 sales, went to the Depop office in Brooklyn, New York. So I would say I know pretty much what I'm doing. Leave any and all comments in the description. I will answer them to my best of my ability. Start making money today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.